Any good counselor will tell you that in order for transformation or change to happen in your life, you have to do three things. You have to admit that you have a problem, you have to be teachable, and you have to do the work. We all know people who can't admit they have a problem. We all know people who can admit they have a problem because they complain about it all the time, but they're not teachable. You ever have people in your life come up to you and they're like, oh, this thing's happening. And you're like, dude, we just talked about this last week. Like, I don't understand how this is still a problem. I already gave you some good advice on it. Have you tried that? No, you don't understand. And it's like, no, you have a problem, but you're not teachable. And then we all know people that have a problem. They're totally teachable. They know what they're supposed to do. They just don't do the work. And I think that we can see this in all of our lives as well. So it's not, only specific people. This is everybody. Now, the way that you would look at that biblically, right? Admit you have a problem, be teachable, and do the work. Admit you have a problem is literally the definition of confessing sin. So in order to confess sin, you can't confess what you can't admit that you struggle with. So when you admit, you know what, dude, I'm struggling with this sin in my life, or I'm struggling with this area of my life. That's confession. It's the definition of, right? Be teachable and do the work. Those two together, that's repentance. That's the 180. So I'm trying to turn around, but please teach me. Somebody help me. God speak to me. I'm going to try to figure out a way to make and then I got to do the work. So it's just confession and repentance. That's all we're talking about, right?